What's going on, guys? Mr. Stealth Dog here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the seaplane called the Dodo in Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a new addition to the next-gen versions of the game, so you're only going to find them on Xbox One or PS4 and soon on the PC version. This is going to be titled the Dodo Seaplane, and you can find it on the Atlas Travel and Transport website for $500,000. It spawns in both yellow and red, and it's just kind of a random spawn after you call Pegasus and order it from them. When I first called up this plane, I kind of expected it to spawn on the water, but it did actually indeed spawn at the airport, and it went out in the country too, and it spawned at both airports. So if you're ever going to need this plane, it is going to spawn at an airport and not just on the coast somewhere. This is probably one of the weirdest planes that I've seen in GTA so far, and that's just because of the banana floats that it's got on the bottom of it. But the only downside is it's a really cool looking plane. 4 people, so that's kind of a limitation for you and your friends. With this new plane, it kind of shows me that Rockstar's pushing players more towards the ocean biome, because now that we not only have a plane that can land in the water, we have 2 submarines, one that was recently added in the next gen version that can be used to explore the depths of the ocean. When you take off, you'll notice the plane is going to want to go downward and have a push towards the ground, and I don't know if that's part of the game or if that's just a problem with the plane or something, but it's just got this weird feeling that you're always being pulled towards the ground. But aside from that, I think this is a pretty cool plane. You can go up or down pretty fast, and you can maneuver it around whichever way you want. Now, to be honest, when I first saw this plane, I had never even tested this before. This was the first flight I had with it. I never even knew that it could float in the water, but I'd just seen, some videos before on it and stuff like that. So this was my first time trying to land it and hoping that it didn't just completely go in the water. And you'll see it bumps a little bit, which is kind of nice, and it's got this resistance to the water, so it's a nice floating plane. I'm hoping that soon Rockstar will add something that when you fall out of the plane, you don't just completely go in the water, that somehow you can step onto the actual steps that are there. Because if you fall off, the plane starts to float away with the waves, and it's a bit hard to catch back up with it. When I did catch back up, I noticed that it was a really nice spot to use for just like a small man-made island in the middle of nowhere. So if you wanted to create, it's almost like a little mini base for yourself. And the other thing, besides using the plane to land on the water, you can also use it to land on the shore. Just make sure to have your landing gear down, because these tiny little wheels, you don't really notice them, but when they are down, they make a big difference. Because if you land without your landing gear, you're going to be stuck on the shore. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Dodo Seaplane. And if you enjoyed it, do drop a like below. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.